our series with the Patanjali's yogic concepts, we have seen that yoga is for what? Chitta Vritti Nirodha. So this chitta has to be first made peaceful. So chitta prasadana is one of the benefit of pranayama. Like for instance, when we will do it, whatever you will experience, that calmness, now you may be listening to me or maybe you are not listening to me completely. Your mind is wandering here and there. But when some yogic terms, these are some of the sutras, say covering over the inner illumination disappears. They have, while explaining the terms or the concepts of yoga, they have said that there is already a light within us which we have covered with various of our ill thoughts or wrong concepts. Keep this illumination covered. So when the shells are broken, that time that inner light brightens up. Or we are able to visualize that inner light, and that's why they have said that covering over the inner illumination disappears, and the inner illumination is exhibited to the external world. Mind becomes fit to enter into the field of dharana. Like for instance, if we are seeing yam, niyam, asana, pranayama, dharana, dhyan, samadhi are the 8 limbs of yoga. So when pranayam comes, the next to it is dharana. Okay, yam, niyam, asana, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana. Pratyahar, dharana are very minute phases. So when one is able to do pranayam, that is, one is able to focus himself on his breath, then the next step is the dharana, wherein we focus on something, either an internal object or an external object. So this pranayam facilitates us to get into a better mode of meditation. Then is the second part, that is Omkar. As we have said, Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishwar Pranidhan. For the Swadhyaya part, we have selected Omkar. As I said that I have talked a lot upon Omkar, you can refer to the CD. Omkar is a set of good qualities. And of course, when we chant Omkar, it reduces our fear, negativity, assures our mind, increases the positivity. I think if you go back a year back and check out my DVD, I have talked upon how Omkar can help both in anxiety as well as depression. So very good topic, how Omkar can help in cases of anxiety and how the same Omkar can help in the cases of depression, which is just opposite. But at one place the low pitch Omkar plays a role, and the other place the high pitch Omkar plays a role. Of course, those interested can please refer to that DVD. In general, any Omkar you chant, it will reduce your fear, negativity, assure your mind, you will feel calm, your parasympathetic dominance increases. Patients who are facing insomnia or any other anxiety related issue can get calmed down and get sound sleep nicely. Then lastly comes Ishwar Pranidhan. As I said, worship of Ishwar with a surrendering attitude. So now this Ishwar is Patanjali's Ishwar, wherein it is a set of qualities to whom I have to surrender. That means I have to accept my mistakes or my low things in that I am still not up to the mark. So I have to accept that, and I have to keep that in mind that yes, no, by tomorrow, by this time, I should reach to that achievement. And ultimately it is surrender to any God or Guru in general terms, what we say, if we are atheist. But if a person is an atheist, last time also I said that, if I am an atheist, I am a Nastik. I don't want to go to any Guru, I don't want to go to any temple, mosque or any church or anything. I am totally a Nastik. Then what they have said is, then at least surrender to yourself. Okay? If I take my own responsibility of my own self and the society around me, then of course I am equivalently doing same Ishwar Pranidhan. If I am not harming others and taking care of others as well well as myself. And even then I am not going to any guru or God, then also I am doing the same thing. So I should have commitment towards myself. I should hold my own responsibility. So just say it simply,
God is the good in us and devil is the evil in us. So if I am able to control this evil of mine and improve my goodness, then it is of course Ishwar. So let's do it practically now. I would like you people to sit straight.
So we will be doing it in 3 parts. First we will be doing some pranayam, wherein I like you people to do Anulom Vilom, which is the simplest one of it. Later on, as you get trained from somewhere else, you can go on doing the higher pranayams also. Anulom Vilom is called as a Nadi Shodhan. It is a very primary stage, not even a actual pranayam as per the text, but we can start off with it. It gives a very nice cooling effect. After the Anulom Vilom, we will do Anulom Vilom for around 5 minutes. Then we will do Omkar chanting. That we will do for 10 rounds. And lastly, in your own mind, you chant any of your prayers. May it be of any of your gods, gurus, or else just the Gayatri Mantra, 10 rounds of it. If the prayer is larger one, you can chant it only once. Okay? So just calmly close your eyes, sit straight.
See that your backbone is straight. When you are doing it at home or any other place, try to sit down if possible. If you are able to sit down in Sukhasana, Padmasana, or any of the meditative poses, that is fine. Or if else it's not possible for you to sit down due to your knee problems, you can sit simply in a chair, but take care that your spine is straight. You can take support of the pillows or anything to keep your backbone straight. Initially start with
Focusing on your breath. Just gently close your eyes and try to focus yourself on your breathing process. Concentration on the breathing process as it is. Don't try to elongate or force your breathing in any manner. Neither try to slow it down. Let it be as it is. Focusing our consciousness on the breathing. See how the air goes in, right from the tip of my nose up to my chest, my lungs, how they expand and how it comes back. Try to concentrate inside. Don't worry what is going outside. When I am focusing my concentration on my breathing process, many other things will come to my mind to disturb me. I have to just let them go. Let them come and go. Don't get involved with any of the thoughts. Continuously bear in mind that yes, I have to concentrate on my breathing. Even if you get waved away with any thought, come back. Come back and concentrate on your breathing process. Now take the right hand, fold your middle and index finger to create the pranayama.